This is my project 2 part, project 2, my API, Auth API, and in it I'm just here to show you how I worked on my server. You can see my server, where it is. You can see everything that is working, and this is my server on my VS Code on my laptop. So I will take it down to my server. So then that's my server. You can see my server, and let me take it very closely so that you can see. You see the this is the Google. I created Google client ID and then Google client secret, so you can see it. And on it here I have to take it to, you can see my environment. That's my environment or environment variable, and you can see my Google, which I've created everything. It's on localhost 5000. So on it that you have to go before you send it to, you deploy it to your render. You have to first of all deploy it to your GitHub. From the GitHub and then before you now have to deploy it to the render. So before the rendered, I have to tell you how I got my Google Cloud. I had to log on to the Google Cloud, and after logging onto the Google Cloud, I had to come here. You can see my API there. Let me take it closer so that you can see it. And before you do that, you have to come here. I have to take my cursor here, and you clicked. When you clicked, you come to where you have API and service on it. You come to credential. When you click on credential, when you have to register, that's how I registered mine. And I've been able, you can see my API, you can see my ID, my Google ID. So, and then before I now deploy it to my render, this is my render. As it is now, I deployed my code to the render. You can see everything on the on my laptop. That's my, it's on live. First, when you go to your dashboard, you have to click on new. Then from new, you now click on all the ones. It will display your GitHub ID. So that is it. And then when you go to the, before your deployment come on live, you have to, when you go to your environment variable, for on your environment variable, you have to come back, go back to your VS Code, or the VS Code you had to copy. You copy this, you copy your environment variable here, and then when you copy it, you take it to your render. When you draw it down, that's why